YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Mbeumo and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Now, in today's video, we do have the Premier League Player of the Month for none other than Bryan Mbeumo. Bryan Mbeumo is an 86 rated card. He has the explosive acceleration type, left-footed with 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Now, in order to complete the SBC, boys, there are 3 different requirements, and it is going to cost you like 70,000 coins to complete, which is actually a pretty decent price. I thought he was going to be a lot more expensive, man. I thought he was going to maybe be like between 100 and 150k. I'm pretty sure it's an 85, an 84, and then also an 83 rated team with a team of the week card, so nothing too crazy right there. He can play the right wing, right mid, and striker positions. And as you guys probably already know, he does have his ultimate scream card that does go on the market for like 130,000 coins. If we compare the two versions, his ultimate scream card does have a +1 when it comes to shooting, passing, defending, and physicality. The ultimate scream version does have a lot better dribbling because now he does have that 99 rated stat that is temporary, and then they do have the same amount of pace, boys, so pretty similar. They both have 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. The ultimate scream version does have the power shot playstyle plus, and this one does have game changer, which, I mean, if you have a left-footed player down the right-hand side, you're not going to really be able to use that. The only way you're going to be able to use the Game Changer playstyle plus with Mbeumo, boys, is if you use him at the striker position, boys, because in those central areas, if you create a decent angle, you can still use it. Now, with the way that the card is set up, man, I mean, he does have really good pace at 89. 86 shooting is going to be a huge part to his game as well. The 85 dribbling is going to be really interesting to test out. I feel like a lot of people do like Mbeumo's left stick dribbling. So with the way that the card is set up, boys, he can only have the explosive acceleration type, which is really effective. I feel like maybe getting the most out of his pace and shooting and running him at the striker position would be a really good idea. So I would personally go ahead and recommend the Hunter. With the Hunter chemistry style, boys, he is going to have 95 pace and then also 89 shooting. If you do plan on running him at the striker position, boys, I feel like that's going to work really well. When it comes to his playstyles, I'm pretty sure that like his regular playstyles are very similar to the ultimate scream version. He has inventive, rapid first touch, and quick step. I would say the only real letdown for the card when it comes to playstyles is maybe the fact that he doesn't have like an extra finishing playstyle. Like if he had finesse shot or if he had low driven, that would have been ideal. I love the fact that he does have the inside forward player role plus at the right wing position, man. That's a really important player role for him to have. And then alongside that, he does also have 3 player role pluses as an inside forward, as a winger, and then also as a poacher. And like I said, boys, if you do want to get the most out of Bryan Mbeumo, if you do want to use the Game Changer playstyle plus as much as possible, I feel like running him at the striker position as that poacher is going to be your best bet. With the SBC coming in at around 70,000 coins, man, it's actually a pretty decent value SBC, so it is going to be really interesting to see whether or not it's actually worth picking this card up. If you guys do enjoy these FC26 play reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new player of the month, Mbeumo. And I must say, boys, I feel like EA did a really good job of not making the SBC too expensive. As you guys know, man, with some of the player of the month SBCs, they do tend to make it quite expensive, man. So I feel like for 70,000 coins, it is a pretty decent price. Now, first things first, boys, so let's go ahead and test out the card's left stick dribbling. For the most part, he does have really good dribbling stats, and he does also have the 4-star skill move, so he should be very smooth on the ball. And I don't know about you guys, man, but I feel like Bryan Mbeumo has actually been a really popular player this year. Like, a lot of people do like his ultimate scream card, and yeah, he is pretty smooth on the ball. If you do want to maybe improve on the dribbling a little bit more, you can always give him the finisher chem style. I feel like that would be a really good option. Now, a little bit of patient build up right here, boys. This guy's playing 4-5-1, so the midfield is quite congested. And Mbeumo, good step over right there. I'm going to go Game Changer near post. See, like in a central position, boys, you're going to be able to use it a lot more than if you were to play him out wide. I know that a lot of people don't really like the Game Changer playstyle plus, but if you can create good angles, boys, I mean, I feel like it's still a pretty decent playstyle plus to have. Not on the same level as like finesse shot and low driven, stuff like that, but it is still pretty good. Let's see if we can maybe try to overload the left-hand side. We do have Jordi Alba making that run. Great ball from Zubimendi. Look for the cutback. And Mbeumo, that's good left stick dribbling right there. Decent acceleration. Maybe he could have shown a little bit more physicality. Drop it back. Nice. Ping it towards the middle. And Mbeumo, lovely first touch, man. Great skill move. Ooh, it's not bad, boys. I like the left stick dribbling on the card. I was a little bit worried that he was maybe going to feel a bit clunky, but he has been pretty responsive. All right, man, let's see if we can maybe try to get one more goal right before halftime. We do have Ruta making that run. We'll play it to Mbeumo. Does have inventive passing playstyle, boys. That's a good precision through ball. Ruta, boys, what a finish, man. That's what I'm talking about. The link-up play is pretty good with the card. And Mbeumo, that's a good ball. First time over the top through ball. Ooh, do we have the pace, though? You know what, boys? We didn't really have the pace right there to get away from Kubarsi. Play it. And Mbeumo, good first touch. Good physicality right there. Regular shot. Yeah, boys, this card's finishing, man, is honestly insane. I know that the only scoring playstyle that he does have is the game changer, but like even his regular finishing is really good. All right, boys, counterattacking football. He does suit like a counterattacking style of football. That's a good ball into Esteval. And Mbeumo, I don't know how Jordi Alba just kind of like got in front of him right there. It's not ideal. Play it. Step over. Ooh, I try to go for a low driven, man. That's such a good tackle. Good ball, Jorginho Ruta. If we can get one more goal in this game, boys, we should be good. Good dribbling. And Mbeumo keeping it close. Great skill move. Yeah, boys, the dribbling's great with the card. It is a bit of a tight angle. We'll go for a cutback. It's what he does, man. I love the chance creation with the card and then also the goal scoring ability. I feel like going forward, he can do everything pretty well. All right, boys, straight into game number 2 we go, and so far, so good. I think that is safe to say. If you do have the fodder to complete the SBC and you do run a Premier League team, he's actually a very good player for the price. I mean, 70,000 coins, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. I mean, really, really good technically. I would say the only real letdown is the fact that he could use a better playstyle plus, and then maybe a couple more playstyles. But other than that, he does have a pretty solid setup. I feel like at the striker position, if you run like a 2-striker formation, pairing him with maybe like a smaller, more agile type of player would actually work really well. Oh, Pogba, man, that's a great interception through the middle. Bryan Mbeumo, great dribbling, go for the shot. It's what he does, man. Even without the technical playstyle, I've still been doing like a lot of R1 dribbling, and it honestly isn't bad, boys. Like the acceleration with the explosive acceleration type and Hunter Chem style has been working really well. Pogba, boys. Pogba's breaking up to play this game, man. Keeping the pressure up at the moment. And Mbeumo, good step over. Good close control, man. He gets a lot to go his way as well. Try to go for a finesse shot right there with a 3-star weak foot. Probably the wrong thing to do. Ooh, we almost got possession. Nice, nice, nice. And Mbeumo is the furthest player forward. Oh, the first touch. The first touch let us down a little bit. Great tackle. Let's go ahead and try to play that through the middle. And Mbeumo, hold it up a little bit. Now try to play through. What a ball, boys. What a ball. The precision through ball has actually been working really well with him. If you wanted to get the most out of the Game Changer playstyle plus, boys, you would kind of have to use him as like a left-sided striker. Just because then you can like run in a straight line and then go for Trivela. Ooh, Ward-Prowse. We probably should be scoring right there. Oh, we did take a bit of a loose touch right there. Pogba, drop it back. Nice. And Mbeumo. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Create a decent angle. Look at the acceleration right there, boys. One thing that I will say, man, like he is a very swift and a very responsive player, which is obviously like this year's meta. All right, boys, we're going to have to try to move the ball a little bit more quickly. Drop it back. Nice. Ward-Prowse through the middle. Heel to heel. And Mbeumo, R3 touch. R3 touch also works really well, man, because he has rapid and quick step. And Mbeumo, it is a bit of a tight angle, 3-star weak foot. It doesn't matter, man. His finishing is honestly incredible. I was going to say that he is like one of those players where you have to force it onto his left foot a little bit more, but the right foot of finishing is not bad. Might just try to play that through the middle. And Mbeumo didn't switch to his fullback. Now he did. R3 touch again. Ooh, didn't have the physicality, boys. I mean, he's not the strongest of strikers I've ever used. I wouldn't say that he's like weak on the ball, but he will be pushed off the ball from like a couple center backs for sure. Ruta, I'm pretty sure we're onside. And Mbeumo, good turn. Trivela. Ooh, it's a good save by Yashin. I'm trying to use the Game Changer playstyle plus as much as possible, but again, man, we're like just trying to create really good angles. Good football. And Mbeumo. That's a lovely finish, boys. Maybe could have gone for a Trivela right there, but we'll take it. Good attacking positioning. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Mbeumo SBC card in a few games of division rivals. And I will say, boys, it is a very good SBC to go ahead and complete. If you do run a Premier League team and you are looking for a new player out wide or at the striker position, man, I feel like it's a really good option. Bryan Mbeumo is definitely a player that fits this year's style of play, boys, with this really good dribbling, the explosive acceleration type, really good pace. He was very quick and very responsive in game. In those more advanced positions, he's definitely capable of scoring a lot of goals, 89 attacking positioning and 92 finishing. I would say the only real letdown when it comes to his shooting, boys, is the fact that he does have the 3-star weak foot and that they could have given him a playstyle plus better than Game Changer. So you are going to have to create some pretty decent angles if you do want to use that playstyle plus as much as possible. But if you do play him out wide, you're probably not even going to be able to use it. For the most part, the technical side to his game was pretty balanced and he can do everything pretty well going forward. And then the physical side was pretty good as well. Not the strongest of players I've ever used, but I wouldn't say that he's too weak on the ball either. Now, as you guys know, he does have his ultimate screen card that's currently going on the market for like 130,000 coins. It is a little bit better stats wise and it does have the power shot playstyle plus, but it is pretty similar. In order to complete the SBC, it is only like 70,000 coins, man. It is pretty easy to complete. So if you do run a Premier League team and you can get him on full chemistry, I feel like he's a really good option. For me personally, boys, running him at the striker position, if you do run a 2-striker formation, is going to be your best bet just so that you can use the Game Changer playstyle plus as much as possible. If you were to pair him with maybe like a smaller, more agile type of striker, or maybe even a taller, more physical type of one, I feel like that would bring a lot of balance going forward. And for 70,000 coins, I think that it's safe to say that he does have a pretty solid setup. Yes, it would have been really nice if he had 4-star weak foot and a better playstyle plus, but it is what it is. I'd give the value of the SBC maybe like a 7.5 out of 10 rating. And on the tier list, boys, I would put him on A tier category. I feel like from the Premier League, he's honestly one of the best strikers to go ahead and use at the moment. I mean, some of the strikers that we do have at the moment, boys, from the Premier League, there's Alexander Isak, there's Gyökeres, you have Mateta, you have Marmoush, boys. So yeah, I'd say for like 70,000 coins, man, the value is most definitely there. And if you do run a Premier League team and you can get him on full chemistry, a pretty solid SBC to go ahead and complete. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.